Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, this video, I have got brand new bars in this box right here for my Harley Davidson. These are from Dominator Industries. These are handmade bars for the bike, and I cannot wait to see what they look like when they're on there. In this video, I'm not installing them. I'm having a professional install them, but I'm gonna show you guys the before and after, and we'll unbox this right now, take a look at these handlebars and see what they look like. So, let's do it. All right, you guys, so if you're new to the channel, I bought a 2009 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic about a month ago. Ridden it a few times, and I'm tall, I'm 6'2", so the bars are down low, and on long rides, the neck really starts to hurt. And everybody that I have spoken to has said great things about getting a mini ape, whether it's 10-inch or 12-inch. So what I did, I contacted Dominator Industries, who makes these bars right here out of California, emailed them, and they emailed me back literally in like an hour. And I asked them, I said, I'm 6'2". I don't want my arms up high, but I don't want them too low. What do you guys recommend? And she said, well, either the 10-inch or 12-inch. The 10 is going to be a bit higher than factory, but your arms are just going to be down a little bit. The 12-inch should be about where you need to be. So I started watching videos on YouTube, of course, and there's a guy, I forget the name of the channel. He goes through all the bars and how you should measure and all this stuff. So we went out to the bike, me and Mrs. Fab, and she got a tape measure, and I sat on the bike and I put my arms about shoulder level, and she measured from my hands down to my old bars, and I figured out that I need the 12-inch bars. So that's what should be in here. These are the 12-inch Meathooks. Now I will tell you, Dominator Industries customer service so far has been absolutely fantastic. Don't did if you order these. So when I ordered them, I thought that they were probably already in stock on a shelf. They just pulled them and shipped them. I completely misunderstood. So when I ordered the bars, you guys, I think I ordered it on a Saturday or Sunday. On Monday, I got an email pretty much first thing in the morning saying my label had been created. It was waiting to go out to shipping. So I waited around for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, something's going on here, because it still hadn't left the facility looking at tracking. So I emailed the company, and they emailed me back like that. It was crazy, really fast. I wasn't rude, but my comment may have come off as rude, because I said, you know, I ordered on this day, here's my order number, and I said, can you let me know why they haven't shipped? And I wasn't being rude, but it may have sounded rude on email, because you know how emails can be. They emailed me back and said the bars are made to order. I was like, oh, really? I did not realize that, so I felt like a big dummy. So just remember that if you decide to order bars, that they are made to order. They're not going to be shipped out the day after you order like I thought they were going to be, you guys. Just for information, I bought the pre-wired model, because otherwise, when you get them, you're going to see here in a minute, there's a really bad just hook right there. That's why they're called the Meathooks. They'd be really hard to wire through. I bought the pre-wired. I think it was $200 more for the pre-wired, but it's going to make installation a lot easier for the guy that's going to be installing it for me. Let's get this thing down on the ground, take a look at them. I'm dying to see what they look like. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and unbox it. So I wasn't planning on making a video, but then I was like, it'd be cool to make a video on the bars, just because it's going to be kind of an upgrade to the bike. So I'd already opened this part, but as you can see, this is still taped down here. They did a great job. These come in like a pie-shaped box, taped up really, really well. There we go. Get this over here. So be careful to not, of course, I don't think you can, yeah. So the way that they box these, you really can't cut through. It doesn't look like it, so. All right, so these come wrapped. Oh, this feels like a hat. That's pretty cool. Okay, first things first, of course, we got some decals. Make sure the camera's picking up. Yep, got some decals. Ugh. Move the bars out of the way, just so I can show you guys what's in here first. They do a really good job packaging. In here, I'm not sure. I've never installed bars before. These are like heat shrinks, it looks like, which I'm not sure why it'd come with that. It's supposed to be pre-wired. This is a tool to help feed the wires through. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the throttle wire has to be fed through. I don't know. I've never installed bars before, so no idea. Love hats. Ooh, that's a cool hat. It says Dominator Industries. Very nice hat. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys really quick. So here's how it comes packaged. Let me move this box out of the way. So there's corner pieces to protect the corners because it's a sharp corner. There's pieces on the end to protect the end, but there is zip ties I'm gonna have to take off of here, but it is pre-wired. These are all the wires. It should be plug and play. Yeah, so I kind of feel bad taking them out, but we're going to anyways, because I want to make sure the chrome, everything looks good before I go and take them and have them installed, make sure everything looks good. So let me go and get what I need to cut these zip ties off right here. Because hopefully I still got the camera in a good spot. I don't know why, but these look like these are 10-inch bars. Maybe not. We'll see. I ordered 12s. You want to do that. You don't want to use a razor blade because you don't want to cut into the chrome or any wires that may be in here. It's not sharp at all. That's great. Okay, that's all glued on. I better not even mess with that because I'll let the guy that's installing mess with that. We'll just fast forward through this part. Okay, for as far as the unboxing, we're just going to do this because I've got to take these to the guy to have him install it. So I really don't want to undo all these wires and possibilities of something happening, getting stepped on or whatever. And this will be the throttle wire right here. So everything looks good. Look at that point right there. Those things are sick. Really, really nice chrome. Very nice. And this is beefy. I mean, I don't know how big a round is, but man, that is beefy. But everything is wired internally, so you'll have no wires on the outside of the bars at all. And you guys will see these once it's complete. But I think that's be smart of me. Leave this on so that he can see it. He can get it the way it is, and he can take it apart and basically go from there. So let me show you guys what the bike looks like with the stock bars on it. All right, you guys, so here are the current bars that are on it right now. The grips are the Willie G grips. I'm getting rid of these. And it's just a regular old bend straight down right there into the top of the tree where it mounts. And I'm also getting new levers and then chrome covers for this, but I'm leaving the switches black because the bike has a lot of chrome and black on it, so it's kind of goes together. But so this is what it looks like right now, as you can see right behind the fairing. Now let me sit on it and show you guys what it looks like with me sitting on it. All right, you guys, so this is what it looks like when I'm sitting on it. As you can see, my arms are down, and the reason I don't like this is when we haven't done a lot of riding on this, but the short rides we have done, they're like 30 or 45 minutes. About halfway through, my neck is hurting, and it's because my arms are down here. So I'm excited because in 2 days is when I'm getting the bars put on. This is Saturday, they're getting installed, or I'm dropping off on Monday, so I can't wait to get it back. But hope it should be right around here when I get it back, I'm thinking. So yeah, but this is what it looks like. It is uncomfortable. It really is, because your shoulders are down, your elbows are in. What you want is your elbows out and your shoulders up, and that's where your comfort's going to come from, right on a bike. So next time you guys see it, the handlebars are going to be on it. All right, you guys, so the bars are done. It's actually been 3 weeks. I got the bars put on. It only took a few days to get the bars put on, but the starter was going out on the bike, and the compensator was making some noise, and this thing had a warranty. So I got a new starter, new compensator. Didn't cost me anything. I'll show you. I even had them put a chrome starter on. I paid extra for the chrome starter. Let it sit back in there. And then the compensator sits down in the primary, right down there, you guys. But check out these bars. They look so good. They're definitely 12s. They're definitely not 10s, like I said, that they look like they were. I had chrome housings put on, new Avon grips put on, new mirrors installed, and Kuryakin trigger levers, all chrome instead of that polished chrome that was on there from Harley. But these things look so good, and man, is it comfortable. Extremely comfortable. I'll show you what it looks like from the front. You can see hands are definitely above the fairing. But I am very happy with it, and I will tell you, he said that he kind of wished I just brought him not wired. He said it'd been a lot easier for him to just lengthen the wires and be done compared to what he had to do. I bought the pre-wired from Dominator Industries thinking it's going to be easier. I mean, it is what it is. They did a fantastic job on these bars though. I mean, the chrome, the looks, you can't see any welds. I mean, Dominator knocked it out of the park with these bars. These bars are amazing. So let me go get my tripod, show you guys what it looks like sitting on it. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna tell you the very first thing that I noticed when I got on this bike is it felt lighter. This bike is 860 pounds. When your arms are down here and you go to take off the kickstand, it feels kind of heavy. Now the Tour Pack has a lot to do with that, it's top heavy. But the very first thing I noticed, first time I took off kickstand, I was like, holy crap, you know, because your arms are out here now, instead of trying to pick up weight down here, your arms are here. So you just kind of roll your shoulders to bring the bike up. It's very easy to do, which is crazy compared to before. So this is what it looks like now. My arms are level, my hands are level with my shoulders, which is what you want. I could probably go with 14s or 16s and it'd be, you know, about here. I'm a little bit above my shoulders at that point, but I'm very happy with these 12s. It handles so nice. I mean, you have more control over the bike. It's hard to explain until you ride one and then you get new bars and you ride it. You have more control versus being down here like I was. And let me put a side-by-side picture of me sitting on the bike. Okay, so now you see the side-by-side, you can see how much higher my arms are, and you can actually just see it in the handlebars themselves compared to the fairing versus the factories. Huge difference, especially turning, picking the bike up. It just feels lighter. I can't explain it other than it has to be because my shoulders or my arms are up where my shoulders are at and I'm able to use my shoulders to do it. So very, very happy with these Dominator bars. One other thing I'll show you guys really quick is I got this Arlen Ness Velocity 65. This is not your typical air filter that you see. Normally they're 90 degrees. Well, with 90 degrees, your air filter is sitting right next to the engine. It's picking up all that hot air and sucking it in. This one's out away from the engine. There's a pretty good gap, and it's going to pick up cooler air coming in there. All sides, it can pick up air. You guys, that thing, it just looks amazing on here. The only thing I don't like about it is you can see the plastic throttle body, but it's really not that big of a deal. The overall look is amazing with that air intake. All right, you guys, so that's going to do it for this video. I could not be happier with the way that they turned out, the way that they look on the bike. They look fantastic. These Dominator Meathook 12-inch mini apes are fantastic, very well made. You can't see any welds or anything like that. It looks very, very nice and clean, you guys. Very happy with that, and the way that the switches and the housing and levers and mirror and everything all went together. This looks fantastic. I want to say thank you to Coop for installing it for me. Dominator, 2 thumbs up on your bars. These things are amazing. They feel great. The chrome is really, really good, you guys. I didn't see any scratches, anything like that when I pulled it out of the box, and I still don't. So the chrome is really, really nice, the chrome work. And then they send you some stickers, a magnet, and a hat to boot, you guys. That is awesome too. That comes in the kit when you order the handlebars. That's always a good thing. I love hats. I love getting different hats and wearing different hats all the time. So that's always a bonus, you guys. All together, you guys, awesome, awesome setup when it comes to these 12-inch. And I'm glad that I went with 12-inch. That's the hardest thing when buying bars. I went to a couple different dealerships, sat on bars, sat on bikes at 10-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch, and I settled on the 12-inch because it felt the best to me when I was sitting on the bike. Now, it's hard to know until you ride the bike, though. Sitting on a bike is different than actually taking turns at speed and everything. These ended up being fantastic, you guys. I absolutely love them. And hopefully you guys like them, too. And if you do, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the bars, what you guys think of how it all turned out, the overall look. If you have bars on your bike, let me know what you have. I'm always curious to see what people have. I'm 6'2". Most of the time 6'1", 1.5", because I have bad posture. I have bad posture my whole life. And these fit me perfect. They're right at my shoulders, and that's exactly what you want. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, for checking it out. If this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. And always keep the rubber side down, and we'll see you in the next video.